Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another tag video. In this tag video, I'm going to do Eclectic Reader Tag. This tag was originated by Kelly at the Cozy Reader. And I was tagged by Emily at Novels. She certainly knows that I'm a very eclectic reader, and I'm really glad that she tagged me in this tag so that I could talk about the many genres of books that I read. The first question is, where do you get your book recommendations? I mostly get my book recommendations through BookTube, but I also get recommendations from my book club friends, my family, and especially my aunt. Question 2. How do you decide what to read next? Well, I'm a TBR girl, so I plan my TBR and decide what to read next among my set TBR, and I decide my TBR according to first of all Bernard's Bookish Bingo prompts, monthly readathons that I'm participating, and also yearly reading challenges, as well as 2 book club books that I read every month. Question 3. How has your reading taste changed over time? I'm more open to different formats now, such as audiobooks, graphic novels, and short story collections. Because I read in many different genres, my genre preferences have not changed very much. I only added a fantasy genre to my favorite genres over the course of my reading life. Question 4. What genres and subgenres do you never or usually never read? I almost usually never read paranormal romance, and the books that I have read in that subgenre, I didn't really like them. And I also do not like vampire or zombie stories. I especially dislike vampires, although as not as strong as those 2 subgenres. Magical realism is either a hit or miss for me. It's more like 50-50. I really do like magical realism stories when done according to my taste. Questions 5 through 9. What are 5 specific subgenres you enjoy? Include a recommendation or 2 for each one. I have actually made a video about this subject about 3 months after I started my BookTube channel. I will link it down below as well as in the cards. My favorite genre is historical fiction, and I always like historical fiction with a mystery in it. So I think it's called historical mystery. And I like Kate Morton's books very much, as well as Kate Quinn's book. I would recommend a Kate Quinn book, The Huntress. It was a very good World War II historical fiction with 2 timelines. As for my second favorite genre, which is mystery, I adore detective subgenre. It's actually my favorite subgenre among these 5. For detective, of course, I will first of all recommend an Agatha Christie. I think one of her exceptional works is The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, which features the detective Hercule Poirot. And I will also recommend a short story collection that I finished just at the beginning of this month, which is Vintage Mystery and Detective Stories, edited by Stuart Davies. I graduated this book with Janelle at 2 Fund of Books. I found many good detective mystery writers from the past by the help of this book. As for my third favorite genre, which is romance, I like small town romance books, and I really do like Kristan Higgins's Blue Heron series. If you prefer a more stevier version of small town romance book series, I would advise Winston Brothers series by Reid. For science fiction, my favorite subgenre is dystopia subgenre, and of course I will recommend Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, as well as The End of Eternity by Isaac Asimov. Lastly, for fantasy, it was really hard for me to find a favorite subgenre in fantasy, because I like many different fantasy subgenres, but I think if it is a subgenre, I prefer middle grade fantasy books. I would highly recommend his Dark Materials series by Phillip Pullman, as well as a standalone novel, which is Momo by Michael Ende. And I want to tag 5 booktubers, since we talked about 5 subgenres. I will tag Alice and the Giant Bookshelf, Cousin at Always Doing, Arian and Prometheus at Zealots, Book Buds, and Pen to Paper. So these were my answers for Eclectic Reading Tag. So please comment down below what is your favorite subgenre, and which book would you recommend for this subgenre. If you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose town. Town means kasaba in Turkish, and kasaba is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.